In 2008, a man named Daniel Brooks took a temporary job as a night maintenance assistant at Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky. The building was no longer operating as a hospital. It was used for historical tours and occasional overnight events. Daniel's responsibilities were simple. He monitored temperature controls, checked electrical panels, and responded if alarms were triggered. Daniel had no interest in ghost stories. He accepted the job because it paid well and required little interaction with people. For the first week, nothing unusual happened. The building was old. Pipes clicked. Wind moved through broken windows. Wood contracted as temperatures dropped. Everything had an explanation. On the 8th night at 2:02 a.m., an alarm sounded. It indicated movement in a restricted wing on the 4th floor. Daniel assumed it was a sensor malfunction. Those happened often. He took the service elevator up and walked the corridor. The lights were on, just as scheduled. The hallway was empty. What he noticed, however, was that one door at the far end was open. Room 419. According to records, that room had been sealed. Not locked, sealed. The door should not have opened without tools. Daniel stood in the doorway and looked inside. The room was bare. No furniture, no equipment, just peeling paint in a single window. He marked the issue in his log and returned downstairs. The next night at exactly 2:02 a.m., the same alarm triggered. Same location, same room. This time Daniel checked the system first. No faults, no power surges, no errors. The sensor was responding correctly. He went back upstairs. Room 419 was open again. The temperature inside was several degrees colder than the rest of the floor. That wasn't impossible, but it was unusual. As Daniel stood there, the hallway lights behind him turned off. They were on a timer. They weren't scheduled to shut off for another 3 hours. He waited for them to come back on. They didn't. When he turned back toward the room, the door was now fully open. Daniel stepped inside and checked the walls for airflow. That's when he heard breathing. It was steady, slow, close, not echoing, not mechanical, human. He turned toward the sound. The room was empty. The breathing stopped. Then the alarm reset itself. Daniel left immediately and finished the shift from the lobby. The following morning, he reported the incident. The supervisor reviewed the logs and confirmed something Daniel hadn't noticed. The alarm had been triggered from inside the room, not the hallway. When asked if anyone else had access, the supervisor said no. Room 419 had been unused since the 1940s. Daniel requested reassignment. It was denied. He finished the week. On his final night, the alarm did not sound. Instead, at 2:02 a.m., the elevator opened on its own. The display showed 4. Daniel did not take the elevator. He quit the next morning. Years later, during a renovation, workers found scratch marks on the inside of room 419's door. They were layered, old and new, from the inside.